Gtownogloc, passion for greatness, you understand me? You tune into Gtownogloc, passion for greatness. Today's subject is gonna be about the man in the mirror. The reason why I choose the man in the mirror is because a lot of times, in life, woman or man, y'all gotta take a look at yourself in the mirror, because and try to figure out who you are as a person, And the reason why, because sometimes we live a life that is getting us nowhere in life, Where we struggle all the time, try to live a life that you are not, or try to live a life that you with a group that you put in yourself with a group that you don't feel like doing living, Or sometimes sometimes life puts you in a situation where you had to go through certain things, where you struggle or whatsoever. But it's always really as a human, as a person, when you look at yourself in the mirror as a whatever, who you are, who you destined to be. But some, especially when you're in a, it's really difficult to really understand yourself from the beginning because even certain times, even now, a lot of people, we all dealing with ourselves. We all try to make a change, But, when you look at the mirror, it's telling you that, it's telling you that, look at your life, where what kind of direction in life that you are into, And feel like, know that you can change for the better, Because we all can change, It's all about the mindset, understand me? And it's all about how we think, Of ourselves, That's why really Jesus is really powerful, That, when he said like, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, you understand me? So this is what you gotta think about, How you think out there, How who you are, when you look at the mirror. So try to be, when if you are in a life where you're not going nowhere, try to make a change, Sometimes we all, because in life we all gotta make a change sometimes. We have to make a change in certain lifestyle, If you are a person who party too much, you're and nowadays it costs to party, you understand me? And you don't have so much financial like people, like other people. Why go out and party, Better keep your financial together, Maybe you don't want, you wonder why you your money ain't stacking, If you want to try to, that's why you gotta make a change, So make a change for the better, Because when you look at yourself in the mirror, you have to understand that you are a God out there. We are gods, The spirit of God in us, This shit, this outlook is just a body that we're in, to keep our spirit inside us, But we are as a person, we are really unique people. So you are unique, so figure out your uniqueness, That's what I mean by looking at yourself in the mirror and try to be you all the time, Because you cannot be nobody else but you, That's why when we say look at the man in the mirror, it's like figuring yourself out and knowing who you are, and try to develop yourself because life is about process, We all try to process with ourselves and knowing ourselves, How you gonna make a change if you never try to look at yourself and say and figure out who you are as a person, You can't really, be out there out of mind all the time trying just to, mix yourself with people that you don't feel that it's not you understand me, Even you can be with people, but as long as you know who you are, that's better for you. Then you cannot take any kind of shit and put yourself in any kind of dumb shit all the time. You understand me? So try to be always, strong-minded all the time, and try to be great, and what you're doing out there, Because, the more have the education and the knowledge of yourself, the more you figuring out your uniqueness as a person, because it says too, like, what is the greatest knowledge, The greatest knowledge in life is the greatest knowledge of yourself and God, So, because when you know both of those two, that's a reflection of who you, of the person, you want to be, you know what I'm saying? Then you start to figuring yourself back more and more, you know what I mean? So, and try not to live always, when you try to change your life, for if you live in an ignorant life, you know what I'm saying, you have to change your life, you know what I'm saying, because you could do better and live in ignorant shit, you know what I'm saying, because ignorant life is not gonna bring you nothing, you know what I'm saying, you're just gonna put your life in dumb shit and suffering and just causing even suffering for your family too, you know what I mean, so you have to try to know that you could do better and as a person. When you look at yourself too in the mirror, it's to tell yourself that, what I mean, I want to change for the better. I can do better as a person. Have this shit in mind that you can change. You can do better as a person. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have time for yourself, then you start to figure who you are and try to think. You have to think out loud. Have this mindset that you are a great person. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't brought yourself here. Really remember this shit. You don't never, nobody bring themselves here. So when you are here for a reason, when you are born into this world, you are here for a reason. You have to figure yourself out and have the knowledge of who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's called about, the male in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? When you have studied, have the education about who you are destined to be in this life. Because it says that it takes 75 years to figure yourself out, to really study who you are as a person. You understand me? So keep this in mind all the time. Women and men out there, y'all could do better and with what you are right now. You know what I'm saying? If you're really doing better, that's good, but you still haven't figured we still haven't get to the bottom of who we are as a person still, you know what I mean? Because life is really, about making the changes and try to be better. You know what I'm saying? And move out from those ignorant life or whether you are drinking too much or smoking too much. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you even smoking, but if you do it in a cool way, you know what I'm saying? Because everything, sometimes I can do things in a cooler way than to just be smoking in front of people or whatsoever. That kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes to put yourself in, you don't know how problem comes to you, because maybe when problem comes to you, it depends on how your lifestyle is. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to have a less problem in your life, that's what I'm saying, make a change. You know what I'm saying? Do things in other way. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna see things going good for you. You know what I'm saying? So keep it real all the time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that y'all know all this time when you look at your mirror, you could do better and you at God, you know what I'm saying? Gtownogloc, passion for greatness, later.